Y'all have got to hear what I just found out about the morning of the Georgia school shooting that just happened this past week. The mother of Colt Gray has recently come out and said that she contacted Appalachia High School that morning to warn them of an extreme emergency. The same morning he killed those 4 victims. Marcy Gray is Colt's mom, and text messages have just come out that she sent to family. In one text message, she said that she told the school it was an extreme emergency and for them to go and immediately find her son for them to check on him. A call log from the family's shared phone plan has recently come out, and it shows that Marcy made a 10-minute phone call to the school at around 9:50 a.m. That was on Wednesday morning, and that was about 30 minutes before Colt opened fire. And allegedly, a counselor from that school told Marcy that Colt had been talking about school shootings that morning. She told her family, Marcy did, that she was the one that notified the school counselor at the high school that morning. So you know how at the very beginning we heard that there was a phone call that was made warning the school? This is allegedly it. Marcy's sister stated, so that would be Colt's aunt, stated that Marcy called the school because she learned something concerning that made her fear an impending disaster. But it has yet to be reported exactly what it is she found out. But the counselor, when the mom called, Marcy did, and they talked to each other, the counselor did tell her that Colt had had some pretty disturbing behavior going on that morning. Now, what was their response? The schools. It was said that a school administrator went to find Colt in the class that he was supposed to be in. But it was said that Colt was a serial class skipper, meaning he would leave class a lot and skip. And he had just left the classroom minutes before the administrator walked in. Reportedly, there was a bit of confusion because there was another student with a name similar to Colt's in the class, and neither one of them were in the classroom at the time. The administrator did leave with that student's backpack who had the similar name as Colt, and it was minutes later that the shooting began. They were so close to finding him before he opened fire. In one text message exchange after the shooting, Marcy, his mother, allegedly texted her sister that she was questioning why the school officials had not found Colt in time because she felt there was a long enough time for them to intervene. She said she's curious to know what was taking place during that time. But allegedly, they did come looking for him. It was also said that his family knew he was in mental distress. Reportedly, 1 week before the shooting at the high school, the school and the family had supposedly been in contact regarding Colt's deteriorating mental health, at least 1 week before the shooting. In one text exchange, it was allegedly said that Colt was having homicidal and suicidal thoughts. His aunt stated he should not have had a gun and that he should have been in therapy months ago. She further stated that Colt had spent months begging for help for his mental health, but that the adults around him failed him. This is absolutely both heartbreaking and shocking information. All the warning signs were allegedly there. Guys, we've got to start taking mental health seriously. Shame on the adults around Colt for not getting him the help he needed, obviously needed, especially if he was showing signs and had been asking for help. I just hate this. We've got to be more proactive with these types of situations. For more true crime and more updates on this case, be sure to click the follow button. And you can also check out my website at www.truecrimewithmegan.com.